Hello guys, it's me, Vinnie here. We're gonna talk about why probably Playtime Chapter 4 got disappointed because it got buggy, like issues the game. But here we're gonna look at this video I just found with this. Why they disappointed with this probably Playtime Chapter 4 the game. Let's find out and look at this video. Oh man, let's go again.
Chapter 4 has been released for a few days now, and there has been a ton of controversy around its release, from it being super glitchy, disappointing characters, people saying it's rushed, and so far it even has mixed reviews on Steam, with hundreds of people complaining about the title. But then, why are people so upset? Are they right? And how have the devs responded? Well, the concerns for this game and its quality started to seep in around the very first Chapter 4 teaser trailer, where we were introduced to the new and highly controversial Nightmare Critters. This trailer was slammed for its quality at the time because there were bad clipping issues, the animation had a bunch of errors, there wasn't any sound, it just had music overlaid on top of it, and of course the game was announced to be releasing in January, only a year after Chapter 3 was released. But fans, myself included, stayed really optimistic because the devs were dishing out tons of lore through the ARG, and when we finally started to get some more trailers for the game, they looked great. They dropped one for Yarnaby, one for the fan favorite Pianosaurus, and of course one for the highly coveted Harley Sawyer, the Doctor, who was revealed to have been revived as this massive all-seeing entity watching over us the entire game. But the main concern people were noticing at this moment was they weren't showing off any gameplay. Mob has never shied away from revealing the new elements of their gameplay early. It's a key reason people love Poppy Playtime, for its unique mechanics, but this time we saw nothing. No descriptions, no teases, and of course no screenshots or gameplay trailers. In fact, we wouldn't get any of those things until just 1 week before Chapter 4, where we would get ourselves our first gameplay trailer revealing the new character Doey, and finally some gameplay which actually looked pretty good. There was a vocal minority of people worried about the game still, mostly because they thought the lighting didn't quite look right and that the animations weren't perfect, things for the most part that could be brushed off as nitpicks, at least at the time. But then on January 30th, for the first time ever, Mob would launch their game fully on schedule without any delays. But now some people are wishing they would have. Numbers wise, Chapter 4 was a massive success, shooting well above the peaks of any other chapter up until this point. But as more and more people started to play the game, there were a few glaring issues that began to appear, specifically in three main areas: the glitches, the characters, and the gameplay. And first, starting with the glitches, the game had a ton of issues on launch, from soft locking, things not rendering properly, just generally a ton of polishing issues. And while trying to play the game, it's extremely common, if not expected, for the game to just crash for no real reason. These bugs made the game super unpredictable at first, and oftentimes kind of frustrating, especially in relation to one of the biggest gameplay renovations in Chapter 4, the AI. As in this game, instead of using scripted chase sequences, they actually use AI systems that track and chase the player down, both in
AI means artificial intelligence, whether like in the game like that, it's like a picture like that, it's like AI.
the Harley Sawyer section and in the Yarnaby section, which, as cool of a feature that this could have been, it actually just really ends up showing how buggy the game truly is. As in Harley Sawyer's boss fight, his minions are way too easy, and for the most part, you don't have to run from them, you can literally just disregard them, and as long as you are consistently going somewhere, they are basically a non-threat. As for Yarnaby's section, these issues were even worse, as Yarnaby would constantly either get himself stuck, literally not spawn at all, and when he was working properly, his AI's difficulty was an extreme wild card. Sometimes Yarnaby would seemingly never notice you even if you were directly in front of him, while other times he would spot you from a million miles away, to the point where hiding from him was basically impossible. He would always find you. He also had a really bad spawn camping problem, where sometimes he would spawn right next to you after a save constantly, and there was no way to run or hide because he would always see you before you could really do anything. Now, thankfully, bugs can be ironed out over time, and the developers have have began rolling out patches to solve a lot of these issues, which while unfortunate, it's good, it's at least a temporary issue for the most part. As for the characters, there was a large cast of new toys coming to Chapter 4, along with some returning ones. And while some characters were done a lot of justice, like Doughy the Dough Man, and to some extent Yarnaby, at least when he worked properly, Harley Sawyer, who was supposed to be the main villain of the game and the one who watched over us through our entire journey, was barely physically in the game. We run through his minions and take the Omni-Hand card while destroying his body parts, and that's really it. They do a great job displaying Harley as an evil character in the lore and building up to the boss fight, but it never really felt like it paid off how it should have. And for the new Nightmare Critters and Pianosaurus, people were extremely disappointed after they teased these characters months in advance, just for them to...
They're disappointed with these new characters, probably Playtime Chapter 4.
honestly barely show up at all. The Nightmare Critters feature a few times in their mini forms, but there's no bigger bodies of them, there's no story about them, they literally just show up in the game, which made their entire character set feel unfinished, especially since they said they only created them in the summer before the game's launch. And most controversially, there was Pianosaurus, who also had a ton of build up leading up to the game, just for us when we finally meet him to see him in one cutscene for no more than 20 seconds before Doughy absolutely destroys him in a brutal way, ending his life. His teaser trailer revealing him is unironically longer than the time he spends on screen. But then, regarding the gameplay, as we mentioned, it was a big concern that the devs were super hesitant about showing off any of the gameplay itself up until right before release. And again, a lot of people were disappointed, specifically with the lack of new content, at least considering how long this game was. The only new hands in the game are simply used to scan things, and not many other new gameplay mechanics were really offered otherwise. This overall has led to people feeling like the game was rushed during its development, especially since there was a ton of concern about the title releasing just 1 year after Chapter 3, seeming like the devs didn't have time to fully flesh this out, causing a lot of backlash with a lot of people, some even saying it was a downgrade from previous chapters like Chapter 3. And in my opinion, I'm a bit mixed with this reception, because while I do agree with a lot of these issues people have been saying, the game's glitches were extremely bad, and a lot of the characters just felt like they shouldn't have been in the game in the first place. I mean, a former mob employee literally confirmed that Pianosaurus and the Nightmare Critters were not written in the original Chapter 4 lore. I still feel like there are a ton of positives to say about the title as well, with the main thing being the lore. This game, you could tell, is meant to have a more story focus, and while that's for better or worse depending on who you are, in my opinion, it's done almost perfectly. We go throughout the game learning more and more about the main characters and their personalities, while also answering a ton of questions that we've had since the start of the game, culminating into an amazing ending with an emotional finishing of Doughy, Ollie's obvious but still interesting betrayal, and the return of Huggy, which again isn't gameplay intensive at all, but if you are like me and love the lore of Poppy Playtime, this has all of it, more than any of the chapters, and it's not even close. Plus, maybe I'm alone on this, but I really didn't think the gameplay was all that bad. Sure, the bugs affected it a lot and made early playthroughs borderline unplayable, but again, assuming those get fixed soon with them already releasing multiple patches just a few days into launch, I don't think, bugs aside, that the gameplay is all that bad, even if they didn't add as much stuff as maybe we were hoping. For instance, they actually used an AI character a third time for Baba Chops in a scene that I know was annoying for a lot of people, but I actually thought the AI worked well and it was pretty intense and fun. Personally, my biggest critique with the gameplay is honestly just that I think it's too easy. When the game's working properly, the puzzles don't take very long to solve and the chases aren't as threatening as they probably should be. But I do feel like despite all of these issues, the game has a ton of redeeming qualities, and to be honest, I think a lot of the reason so many people have been disappointed with this chapter is because Mob has sort of built an expectation of insane growth with each chapter. Chapter 2 made Chapter 1 look like a tech demo, and Chapter 3 made Chapter 2 look like a game in its prototyping phase, while in Chapter 4 we kind of saw the quality plateau a bit and not really exceed our expectations in the same ways the other ones have. And I do think disappointment at its core is why most people are upset, not even that the game is necessarily all that bad. Again, I still think it's better than Chapter 3. Rather, that the expectations for each chapter just keeps getting higher and higher and higher, and in the trailers, they hyped up a lot of characters that just didn't really get the justice they deserved, along with the game, of course, being bugged. But with all of this controversy around the game, what does Mob do now? Well, in my opinion, I think Chapter 5, what is likely the last chapter, is going to take a lot longer to release now, like at least over a year. And I think most importantly, while the story of the next chapter is going going to be extremely important, it can't be everything that holds the game up. But thankfully, the developers have actually recently responded partially to all of this backlash. First by saying in their Discord server that y'all really love Pianosaurus, huh? Alluding to them being shocked by all of his support. I don't think they were expecting people to love Pianosaurus as much as they did. Also saying, we have been reading so much feedback. It has been interesting to hear. Every game gets better. Chapter 5 will be even better. We learn so much with each release. So despite all of these issues, they seem pretty optimistic, but let me know what you guys think. Were you disappointed, and why?
It's more than shampoo. It's keratin kissing frizz goodbye.
Damn, I cannot believe people all got disappointed in chapter 4 of the game, bro. Yo. So, I was know why probably Playtime chapter 4. I saw my own eyes because I did not finish the game because it was bad. I just broke the whole entire game of probably Playtime chapter 4, causing the issue to glitch the game. No reason. Why? Well, you may ask, it has some bad issues again. And you look at it on the Steam right here, but where we see, and there, I go to public Playtime chapter 4, but it has really bad reviews. Whoa. But I think it's a good game, but I don't know. Why probably Playtime chapter 4, they say it's a disappointment of the game. But why? Why would you say it was very disappointment probably Playtime chapter 4? Bro, because it was so bad, like bad issues like game, because I got a game probably Playtime chapter 4, but that was really bad. What the heck? And I take a look with this video, but here it is. Look at this. That's me. I played the game. I did not finish the game. Probably Playtime chapter 4. It was bad issue when it glitched the game like that. It was shocking to me, bro. What the? You saw why I just glitched to the fan, because I don't know, because if you glitch to the fan, because you can see the dory right here, the character. Bad issues with the buggy issues and AI. I glitched to the like fan, like you see anything. I hope AI might be good, but it might be bad. With these characters. Okay. So.
Our generator's in a pretty bad...
So I was trying to the ways to get down here, but yeah, I died again because with that music we got chased with a dog. Like we always know we got chased by a dog, but I think the other be the dog. Don't fall, just die. But it was means I just broke the game because of that music. Bad buggy issues again. If I try to restart the game, but now it's keep doing that. It's keep doing that music with the boss fight with the music with the game.
It was sensing me. Wait, who are we being chased by? I chased.
And it's doing again because the same thing because I think I broke the game because of that music. We got chased by the other way the door.
Are you being chased by Yonabe? Where's the youngster at?
And here you are, just as I expected. It appears you are heading into and to think Playtime has seen such rare quality and never noticed. Fine. I can't say I've never seen your face before, but I'm curious. Why come back? It can't be it. Was there someone who loved you? Someone lost you? Was it the pain of not being sure that brought you here?
Bro, why did I just broke the... I think I broke the game because that's why I just died, because I fall down, because don't die because you might broke the game because we got chased by the elevator door. That thing. Excuse me, developers. There was a problem with this game or something. We had to glitch
It's
the game.
broken. It's broken right now.
Now it's broken because of the game. It broke it. You broke the game, bro.
Yeah.
You broke the game.
Yeah, we're gonna fix this later. Yeah. But the creator had to fix this.
Yeah, it has. So the creators have fixed the game with this Steam update. If I take a look, so it's already fixed because of this game. Because that was really bad. To fix this. Followers, how you mean to fix this game? Because this is why it has glitched the game, because of that music which got chased by a dog. Okay, I'm done. This.
Yeah. Okay, should we play Gma, bro?
Followers, how dare you? You didn't fix the game, bro.
Yeah, we didn't finish the game. So this is what happened.
This is what happens. You should never broke the game because no developers has to fix this, bro.
Yes. And also,
What?
like, the Fans of Freddy's freaking film was broken too.
Yeah, it will cause a broke the game automatically. But remember financial voice
Yes.
security, please? Because
Yeah.
it has some like issue at the glitch, like a game, blah blah blah. or something.
Yeah, that's what happened. Yeah, that's what happened.
I saw with these videos because there was a freaking issue that glitched the game, but now the developers has to fix this game of financial voice security from that game.
Yeah.
And there was a creator Fisna was making it for Map Plus. It's really cool, bro.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
Fisna,
that's actually messed up.
but Fisna we got canceled from Map Plus because they say it's too boring for Map ruin DLC. It's security breach.
Bruh, they messed up.
I know! They messed up! Why?
Yes.
What's the point when they keep glitch the game no reason?
But what's the point of the game? Like, if you didn't change it. But if you wrote the game,
Yeah, if you broke the game,
Yeah,
but it's like they copy like God of Batman and probably Playtime in the FNAF game with security breach because
yeah,
cause of breaking issues the game.
yeah.
But it has really bad problems because it's really bad. Really bad.
Yeah,
I don't know because it's really got so bad because developers has to fix the game because of the updates.
mhm.
I hope probably Playtime has to fix the game chapter 4, but
Yeah, I
it's
think they're gonna patch it. Yeah.
my god.
Maybe we should. Okay, we have enough. So,
Well, sorry,
yeah, baby's
I
not
had to.
happy. I mean, Vinny's not happy.
I think he might be still happy why they broke the game.
Yeah, but
I hope he has to fix this.
yeah, we had. Yeah, somebody has to fix this immediately.
I know.
What
Like,
what
I
the
think I
fuck is
glitched
wrong
the
with these
game.
people?
I did not know I glitched the game because now developers has to fix this because so we are reporting this because it glitched the game with issues.
Yep.
We Playtime chapter
Oh, yep.
4
Yeah,
with from a
yeah.
series and God of the Band. They copy it like that. Well, I think that's all I got at the end. Is this video?
That is
Stop
that
recording.
is so.
So it really broke the game, but
The game for
because the
you
music,
go.
because we got chased with the boss.
I got this one too.
Okay.
But
Okay, nice.
it's from Gmod.
I know it's Demon. Well, okay, bye. I think that's all. I'm gonna stop recording and make a new video. I
Yeah.
cannot believe we broke the game.
It's small.
I think we didn't finish the game. We
I didn't get. Hold on.
finish the game. I think we not finished the game yet. That's all. Bye. That's all, boss. I was felt disappointment right now, but it was so bad, very bad. There was one. That was disappointment. Now people got disappointment from PlayStation Chapter 4. Bro, that was crazy. I cannot believe this, bro. They hate that game, bro. What? No way. Oh my god. I shouldn't know why probably PlayStation Chapter 4 has buggy issues the game. Now the developers has to fix the game. They will reset Steam updates because now it's already fixed. Maybe we could try it again, like probably PlayStation Chapter 4 because I cannot believe I did not finish the game. I just broke the game no reason. So that's all. Because I got at the end of this video, but why would they copy at what this financial free security breach? They have buggy issues. The game have gone to ban and probably Playtime, the chapter 4. That's really bad. Cause issues the game, no reason. That's bad. Yeah. That's all. Bye.